Hey, this is Kat Secor of Coach Kat and Dr. Mimi, and today I want to talk to you about one of the top excuses that is killing your weight loss and how you can overcome it. So my mom and I were at an event, and my mom was invited to celebrate a birthday, and there was this big hype about the cake. Everyone was going to be able to present the cake to this woman and then eat the cake, and it was just all very cake focused. My mom looked at me and she said, "Oh, I almost don't want to go because I don't want to eat the cake." When we dug a little deeper, she didn't want to go, not because of that, not eating the cake, but because she felt that if she went, she would have to eat the cake or other people would feel bad. So have you been there? Have you maybe been invited to a potluck, a work function, something, and either you didn't want to go because you didn't want to eat the cake and make other people feel uncomfortable, and there was no other option. So maybe you do go and you eat the cake because you don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable. That's an excuse, right? I don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable, so I'm going to eat this cake. There's no other option. Well, there is, and that's an excuse. And why that holds you back from weight loss often is because you either eat that cake and then you feel guilt, and then you start this vicious cycle of having 2 more pieces of cake, or after the party you feel like, well, I already blew it, let me just go through a drive-thru or eat this pizza, right? It's never just about the cake. It's all about the mental and emotional impact that saying yes to that cake made on you, and now how it's affecting you further from just that cake experience. Hope you have your water. So how can you move past that excuse? The excuse is that I don't want to make people uncomfortable, so I'm going to eat this thing that I really didn't want to eat, that I'm off plan eating, and then it makes you feel guilty and starts that vicious cycle. How do you move through that excuse? Well, here's how, and I have 3 tips for you to be able to utilize so that you can overcome that excuse and not let these events, parties, dinners, whatever, throw you off track. Number 1 is that you need to remind yourself that it's not your responsibility to make other people comfortable. You do not have to make other people comfortable. If they are uncomfortable, that's not your responsibility. You cannot control their response to you or how they feel. Number 1, it's not your responsibility to make other people uncomfortable, to make other people comfortable. Number 2, you don't need to justify what you're doing. You don't need to explain yourself. So you don't need to say, oh, I can't eat that because I'm on a diet, or it doesn't fit with my macros or my calories, or it's too much sugar. You don't need to say any of that. You don't need to justify your decisions, okay? And then number 3, own your choices. If you choose to not eat cake, and then you own the fact that some people might be uncomfortable, but it's not your responsibility to manage their emotional state, if you just choose to own that, simply all you have to say when faced with the cake is, nope, I'm good. I'm choosing not to have a slice. If you ask me, that's a place of ownership, and that's a place of empowerment. I'm choosing not to have this cake. You are choosing. It's not that you can't have the cake, you could. You're choosing not to. And if they give you any pushback, you can say it one more time. Look that person in the eye and say, I'm choosing not to have cake. I'm fine. Thank you for asking again. I'm choosing not to have it. And if they ask why, say it one more time. Say it as many times as you need. I'm choosing not to have it. Is that going to be a problem? Is that going to be a problem? I'm choosing not to have cake. Simply own your choice. Stand in your power. Own your choice. Don't justify or rationalize or give examples of anything about your decision. It's your decision. You choose. You don't have to explain it past that. So my mom went to that event, went to the birthday, and she chose not to have cake. And she simply said, I'm choosing not to have cake, but I'm here and I'm celebrating and I love this person and I want to be part of this beautiful event that everyone's putting together for her. But she felt empowered because she stayed aligned with her goals, right? So I want to know if that was valuable for you. If yes, comment below. But if you liked this video, like the actual video here. So if this video is useful for you, click the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and now go take action and own your choices.